CTV Community Television presents The Focus Program, hosted by Paul Dingaman.
Welcome to another edition of the Focus Program. My name is Paul Dingaman. Welcome to you and yours. Busy summer. The offshore races were just completed in the St. Clair area, and coming up this weekend that we're broadcasting this show is Maritime Days down in Marine City. And August begins, and oh my God, that other thing called football starts practice pretty soon. So it's as busy summer as it always is around here. We've got a very interesting show lined up for you. Got some representatives from Riverbank Theatre here to talk about Godspell, which is coming up in the middle part of August. The St. Clair Jr. Golf Tournament, an annual event, is coming up. We've got a representative from there. But most importantly, today we've got three young professional baseball players with me from the St. Clair. Which team is it, Coach?
Well, it's the St. Clair All-Star team.
Okay, All-Star team.
Yep. Representing.
Coach Aaron Gottler, welcome.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks for having us. We are the All-Star team for St. Clair Little League softball program in the 9 and 10 division. We recently won our district tournament, and we're moving on to the state tournament this weekend.
Okay. Ladies, welcome to the Focus Show. Congratulations first off. Let's meet down on the end here, Sky Gottler. Nice to meet you. What position do you play?
I catch.
You catch. Why did you decide to become a catcher?
It just seemed fun to me.
Seemed fun? Well, that's good, because it wouldn't be any fun to be out there if it wasn't fun to play, right?
No.
Okay. And next to her is Claire Borg. Claire, what position do you play?
I play shortstop.
Shortstop? And what did you pick that one for?
I don't know.
That's all right. That's a good answer, too. And down on the end here is Avery Paul. Welcome to the Focus Show.
Thanks for having me.
What position do you play?
I play pitcher.
Pitcher? You had an honor just last week. You were the Times Herald Athlete of the Week. What was that all about?
It was just about how I finished off pitching in districts and how I had fun and just pitched.
Tell me about how many games did you pitch?
I pitched 3 games, all 3 of them, and the last game I pitched the whole game.
You're fairly young now, but in previous seasons, were you a pitcher also, or did you start out in another position?
I was a pitcher, and then I also played first base.
Okay. Do you like pitching over first base?
Yeah, because I work at it a lot more than first.
And what's the work entail? What do you have to do in order to work?
Well, we try and go for 10 to 15 minutes pitching at least a day.
Every day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And Claire, your position shortstop, did you play in other positions first?
I played third first.
Did you? And what made you switch?
Well, there was a lot of third basemen, and there wasn't as much as sort of short, so I started to play short.
I totally agree with you. When I was in your age, I went out for football in grade school, and there was nobody going out for center, so I went out for center. I got the position, right? But so baseball has been part of your life for quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How long you been playing?
Since T-ball.
Since T-ball?
Yeah.
How do you like all the new fields out at the Legacy Park?
They're nice.
Did you start at the previous fields at Kletcha?
Yeah.
And what a transition, huh? Better hamburgers.
Yeah.
And Sky, talk to me about your baseball career.
I've been playing since 7 and 8, and then.
Did you have different positions, or pretty much the same one?
I've started at shortstop, and then I pretty much play wherever, but catcher is my favorite.
You guys get to see a lot of baseball. You go to a lot of baseball games. Is there a lot of difference between the boys and the girls in competition? Go ahead, answer. Whoever wants
Yeah.
Talk to me about it. Don't want to talk about it. Huh? Okay. Coach, these are nice young ladies. How big is your team?
Well, we started out in the spring with a team of 14 girls, which
Okay.
is the maximum amount you can roster. We like to do that. It gets more girls involved. It makes our team better. Well, through injuries and moving and a couple things, we finished districts with 12 girls, and we're actually going to go to states with 11. So that'll be a different challenge for us. It's less subs on the bench, so we need to stay healthy and focused and hydrated. And these girls, they play multiple positions too. I mean, they've fallen into where they enjoy playing and where we as coaches feel they most help the team, but these 3 girls can play all 9 positions.
So if you ask them to do something else, they're not going to have a problem with it?
Absolutely, including pitching. Claire is one of our top 3 pitchers. Sky was a pitcher before we moved her behind the plate, and that cut into her practice time, but these girls can play shortstop, center field, catch. They can do everything.
Baseball is just not a summer sport anymore, at least in St. Clair. When you've got the Legacy Field, you can use that new facility inside, right, in the winter?
That's correct. We hit all year long. We kind of take a couple-month break once the All-Stars are done, and we get started again around Thanksgiving time. And not grueling, but we try to get out once or twice a week just to keep active and throw the ball a little bit. As Avery said, pitchers work probably the hardest. They need to stay fresh, and it's pretty much a daily routine. Catching's kind of the same thing. But these are also multi-sport girls, too. They're going to be in basketball soon. Possibly volleyball as they get into middle school, and they're very athletic, and that goes for all 14 of the girls. They're good baseball players because they're good athletes, and they stay very busy and very in shape and healthy.
You see guys like Jim Harbaugh and the other coaches around the NFL and the college levels that say they like multi-sport people better than just a one-sport person.
Yep,
you like that?
I do too, and it's really come out in recent reports and stories, and it's true. Your best athletes, I think it keeps them focused. It cuts down on injuries. They're using more muscles than they would if they only played football or volleyball or whatever sport it may be.
How about the professionals? Is Verlander your best hero as a pitcher, or do you have a particular pitcher that you like better?
Not really. I like all of the players, like whatever team is on or whatever, I'll watch them and just...
Have you had a chance to see the 2 St. Clair celebrities, Mr. Cronenworth and Mr. Sowden, at any time in your life?
No.
They were gone. They were gone, huh? Claire, how about you? Have you got a favorite professional baseball player?
I don't now, but when I was little.
Well, that was about an hour ago.
I used to make up this song, the grenade one.
No, let me hear it.
No.
There's nobody listening.
But instead of saying grenade, I would say Verlander.
Oh, okay.
And I would and my mom and my brother would always say it was grenade, but I would always say it was Verlander.
Sky, how about you? You got a professional, special baseball player?
No.
Football player? How about an announcer? Favorite me?
Yep.
Okay. We'll take that one. So talk to me about, we're recording this on Thursday, the 29th, I guess it is. So you are leaving tomorrow, and where are you going to be playing?
We are playing in Essexville Little League, which is Bay City area. It's a great Little League and they've hosted many a tournament and done a good job. We're excited to be there. A couple hours from home, so we're going to spend some nights in hotels, and we sacrifice a lot of vacation time and travel time to be competitive at what we do. But this is our vacation now, and we'll take it as a team, and we're
That's great.
a very close group of families, and we have a good time.
Okay. And how many teams will be playing tomorrow?
There'll be 16 teams. There's 16 districts in the state of Michigan, and every district will send a representative that fought hard to get there, just like we did. Every team there is good. They didn't get there by default. They got there because they won. We play 2 games that we know of. We'll play a real strong team from the Upper Peninsula, District 14, and then another team from the Midland area. And they both put good teams out every year, and we'll have to play good. But I think we have a good shot at going far into this tournament.
Good. Well, good luck. Let's go back and talk about what school do you go to? What grade are you in?
Well, I did go to Eddy Elementary in St. Clair, and now I'm going to St. Clair Middle School.
And you'll be what grade?
6th grade.
6th grade. Okay. Claire?
I still go to Eddy. I'm going into 5th grade.
Okay. 5th grade.
I went to Eddy Elementary, and I'm going to St. Clair Middle School.
Okay.
6th grade.
So you guys are going to continue your interest in baseball, you think, in middle school and high school?
Yeah.
More than basketball, or maybe a little both?
Probably softball more.
Softball more? Well, there's a great legacy building in St. Clair for baseball with Legacy Park and with all the efforts of you and so many other coaches. So, the boys, review that for our audience. The boys just finished the season, right?
Yep, I think all boys play now is completed. Of note, we had our 10U boys team won our district and made a very good run into the semifinal game at the state tournament, which was hosted here.
Right.
It was a beautiful sight to see the fields and all the people there.
How many people came out?
Well,
A couple thousand?
at some point, sure. I mean, it's the same thing that we're headed to. 16 teams from all around the state, and with a big, strong following of grandparents and fans
Right,
and moms and dads. So everybody had a great time. The weather couldn't have been better.
Right.
So that was good. Our 13-year-old boys won not only the district title but the state title. Then went on to Kalamazoo, and my son's on that team, Max, who's a 13-year-old, and 14 boys on that team, well coached. Heck of a run, won up third in the region.
Wow.
Lost in the semifinals to a tough Illinois team.
Wow.
But what an experience that was.
Yeah.
I was just telling Sky we spent the night at home twice in the last 2 weeks, I think. But we're going to leave again tomorrow and do it again and try to represent our town. And also the 14-year-old boys made it to the final 8 in the states. Also won the district. 12U boys had a great run. 11U boys also made it deep into districts. Our 12-year-old girls team lost in the final game on a heartbreaker, but that's a great team, and they'll be back next year and hopefully win districts again.
Well, keep up the good work. I
Thank you.
salute all the parents, moms and dads that are out there, as you say, giving up a lot of time, vacations, et cetera, to support their young children, both male and female, and in a great sport called baseball.
Really enjoy it.
Any final thoughts, ladies, about what you want to say about anything about baseball or about this coach? Is he any good?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
No.
Okay, how about you, Miss Borg? No thoughts? Just Mr. Verlander. You should really have a lot of comments about this guy as the coach because he's your dad too, right? Okay. Well, good luck, ladies.
Thanks.
Very, very nice. It's been an honor to interview all of you and meet you finally. And Coach, thanks again for
Thanks
coming
for
in.
having me.
That's about it for, no. We got 2 more segments coming up, so we'll be right back. We're back, and we're back with a friend. Friend been here before, Miss Elizabeth Barrett. Nice
Thank
to see
you.
you.
Nice
Welcome
to
back
see
to
you.
the Focus Show.
Thank you.
You are representing your dad, who is
Yes.
extremely busy trying to put on the St. Clair Jr. Golf Tournament,
Yes.
which is in honor of a young man by the name of Gerald Emig.
Mm-hmm.
And he got it started a long time ago. He was a wonderful man in the community. And loved golf, loved wood clubs,
Yes.
and loved kids. So
Yes.
talk to me a little bit about the history of junior golf in St. Clair.
It's always been a very strong program. From between the country club and Pine Shores, we've been pumping out a lot of junior golfers, especially even the high school team. A lot of them grew up around here playing golf, and this tournament's a really great way for them to get into golf, along with the Blue Water tournament that Golf Country puts on. It's between the ages of 5 and 16. So
5 years old.
5. We have very little children going out there. It's really adorable to watch them. They just play a little 3-hole course, but it's very entertaining to watch.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, where do you set up special holes for them, or what?
Yeah, we do about halfway in the fairway, so about from 150 to the green, and then we just do 1, 2, and 9. So they do a little loop, and it's very fun for them.
Oh, that big out.
Yeah.
Fun to watch.
Oh, it is. The parents love it too.
What time do they start? Do they start before
They start,
everybody else?
Yes, they usually start in the morning so we can get the mini course cleared up for the bigger kids.
Okay, so we got the little ones. Now what else? The next?
Then we have between about 7 and 8 are the next age group up, and they play a full 9. So they'll play from the women's tees about, so it's a little closer for them. And each group has a scorekeeper, and that's something we've started in the past couple years. We have a local golf hero, we like to call them, follow them around on the course and keep their score. And it's a really great way for the older community to interact with the younger kids.
And they're sort of celebrities, aren't they?
Celebrities, yes, that's what we call them.
Celebrity golfers? Give me a couple names. Fred Shaw, does he do that?
He does the announcements, so
Does
he'll
announcements?
announce the group as they go off. We have Dick Groff, who has
He's a
always
world
done this
famous.
tournament, very famous. We have Rick Rose
Yes.
from the Rotary Club. We have a lot that I can't think of at the moment. I'll be there. I'll be a scorekeeper as well.
Great, great.
Yeah.
So they are out, they play, and then what happens?
Then after each of the age groups finish, they get a lunch. So they get hot dogs, chips, some ice cream, and fruit. And then once all the age group is in, we add up the scores, figure out who's the winner, and we have a little award ceremony.
And
The press
the
conference.
world famous press
We
conference.
do the press conference. We have all the local newspapers and the
CTV
Channel 6,
comes.
yes. And we interview the little kids, all the winners, and it's a very fun thing to watch.
Well, it really is, because they get so serious.
Yes, they do.
They've got a real microphone on a stand in front of them, and the real newspaper reporters out there in the audience asking them, "How was your match? What was the club that you used on 13?" And all that. And it's really cute to watch.
It
and
is.
It's a fun thing for the kids too.
Yes.
And there are boys and girls in all the categories. Everybody gets prizes.
Yes. And this year we do have a new addition. We have How to Play College Golf that my coach, Ryan Williams from Adrian, will be coming and talking a bit to the older kids to get them into the college golf.
Okay, when will he be doing that?
He'll be doing it at 3.
At 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Is that before the press conference?
It's before the press conference, just when the older age groups are finishing up.
I'm finishing up. Talk to me now about you. Are you playing golf at Adrian?
Yes, I am.
Are you on a scholarship?
We don't do scholarships for D3.
Okay.
But it's an NCAA sport, so it's intense and it's very fun. All the girls are great. The coach is fantastic.
You've been playing golf since you were 7 or 8?
Yes, actually probably younger, probably around 4 or 5. My
Wow.
dad taught me, so
Right.
growing up with the sport.
Right. And I think your grandpa loved it too.
He did.
He did.
He did.
So you played, did you play for St. Clair High?
Yes, I did.
And how did that team fare when you were at the high school?
We were pretty good. We started off very strong. I played on the boys team, of course, because there wasn't a girls team.
Right.
So I played all 4 years, and I was JV or varsity all 4 years, and
Wonderful.
it was a good experience for me playing from a farther distance as well. That really helped me going into college golf, because the girls in college play much farther back than the girls do in high school.
What are you taking at Adrian?
I'm going to be pre-med, so I'm
Well,
focusing on
congratulations.
biology as my major at the moment.
Wow. And where do you think you want to go to med school?
I haven't decided yet. Maybe Michigan State, somewhere local.
Okay. And where do you think you want to practice?
Dude.
Hawaii?
That would be nice. I'm thinking of eye surgery at the moment.
Oh, wonderful.
So.
What a nice career. That'd be a very unique career. That's wonderful. Well, let's go back to the tournament. What are the dates? Can I still get my young person involved?
Yes, you can.
And how do I do that?
You can do it online. We have our website, scjrgolf.com. And you could also stop at Pine Shores and pick up a form.
Okay, we got a shot of this. There we go. Let me turn it so we get the glare out of it. SCJRgolf.com. That's a great website.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. So you can register here, or you can just stop by Pine Shores.
Pine Shores.
What's the entry fee and all that?
The entry fee is $10.
Oh my
and
God, that's very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yes.
It covers the 9 holes and then the dinner, or the lunch as well. And there's a putting contest. We also have a chipping contest. So that's a lot of fun after the round. And the date is August the 10th.
Okay. And of course, the public can come and watch any of it.
Of course.
And if they want to get involved to become a volunteer, just contact this same address, SCJRGolf, StClairJrGolf.com. Always a pleasure, Elizabeth.
Thank you so
very
much.
much. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
And keep straight down the middle. That's what they say.
I will try.
Keep down the middle. Coming back with the director from Godspell. And it's coming to the Riverbank Theatre, and we'll do that in just a second. We're back. We're back with a friend from the wonderful Riverbank Theatre in beautiful
Indeed.
downtown Marine City, which is booming because of Riverbank and the Snug.
Yes.
Mr. Stuart Scott, welcome to the Focus set. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have the honor of being the director of a wonderful, wonderful play called Godspell. Talk to me about it.
Well, Godspell, if you don't know the show, is not a show that it has a storyline to it. It's a lot of vignettes, little pieces of the parables from the Bible that are strung together, and then it's put in the context of a rock musical. So you've got all these little things that go on, and I can't tell you about them all because that would spoil the show.
That's right. That's right.
So we've got a lot of surprises that are going to be within the show. We've got a fantastic cast. We had a couple of options. We could have done the old version of Godspell, but Godspell just had a revival. Right. So we decided to do the new revival, which is much heavier on the vocal side of things. And so we were very judicious about the cast that we put in there, and they are just fantastic. Great voices. Every single one of them has a solo. Every one of them has a unique personality that really comes off.
Everybody knows the songs.
Yes.
Talk to me, give me the titles again.
Well, Day by Day, Prepare Ye the Way of the Lord, You Are the Light of the World, All Good Gifts. Do you want me to stop?
Just on and on and on.
We Beseech Thee. There are just a whole lot of them in there. Most of them have biblical connections, if not directly taken from the scriptures as well.
When is the run at the Riverbank Theatre?
The run starts on Friday the 14th of August and then runs all the way through August the 30th. 11 shows, Thursday through Sunday, except for the first week, which is Friday through Sunday. And the Sundays are matinees. Every other one is evening show.
Tickets are always the same, I think, there at the Riverbank, $25?
They're $26, yep.
26, okay. I was close.
Yes, and we have a special going on. If you have a group from a church, there's a discount as well. Okay. So if you have 10 or more from a church, you can purchase tickets that way as well.
If Logan will throw up that graphic on the back monitor here, we'll take a look at that. I love is that the new logo, or is that one you guys came up with?
No. This is a new one.
It's nice looking, and they got the heart and the hands and everything else. Is it 30 years old, Godspell?
Yeah,
40
I think
maybe?
Well, at the end, actually the beginning of the 70s is when, but it really harkens back to the 60s. The original was very, I think a lot of people think of that still, that it's a sort of a hippies kind of thing. But the music was updated in the revival, and not the songs. The songs remain the same. They just changed the style a little bit to make it more updated. And we added a few updates ourselves in terms of just the style and whatnot.
The Riverbank is such a wonderful theater. It's so intimate.
Is.
Only about 150 seats or something along those lines. So you're so close to the action, and with a musical, you're not going to miss a note. Not
a tick, not at all.
And do you have on your plate what they're playing down at the Snug? Is there something?
The Snug just got done with one show. The next show there is I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change.
And that'll come after this run?
Mm-hmm. In September, and then they have the Mousetrap in October.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Yeah, and I think, I can't remember the one in December, but I think it's Miracle on 34th Street.
Have you been in other performances at the Riverbank or the Snug?
At the Snug, my ensemble performed there, the Michigan Caroling Company, but that was sort of a review kind of thing back in the Christmas last year.
It's certainly unique to have a town the size of Marine City to have one theater, and to have two is absolutely unique. But when you drive down the street on Thursday through Sunday, the place is booming with the restaurants. It's a wonderful problem to have.
It is a great problem, and they're addressing that. They're working on more parking. They're working on updating quite a few things. It's becoming a place to go.
Right, a destination.
Yep.
I know that the Marine City Fish Company is expanding their facilities. Other restaurants and places are doing the same. So.
I was in Anita's the other day, and there was no standing room.
It's wonderful.
It's
wonderful.
Really amazing.
All right, so it's the 14th of August through the 30th of August.
Right.
Godspell, the newest version.
Yes.
Tickets are only $26. And you think you're going to be sold out?
I'm hoping that it will sell out. Yeah.
Well, we thank you for stopping by. The name is Stuart Scott, and you are the director.
I am the director.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Everybody comes to you with the problems, right?
That's right. Or I cause all the problems.
Oh,
I'm not sure which.
You cause the problem. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, Paul Dingeman. See you soon.
Tune in again soon for another episode of Focus. Make sure to check CTV out on www.watchctv.org or like us on Facebook.